You probably know that pre-painted metals save time, costs, and hassles. But what you might not know is pre-painted metal can be welded or joined without harming the beautiful surface. Every manufacturing process involves assembly and joining components. Pre-painted metals can blend seamlessly into your established process through one of the following joining methods. Joining with adhesives for materials of almost any shape. Mechanical assembly, with or without fasteners. Welding for a strong, instant bond. Adhesive joining is particularly useful when the finished product requires a smooth surface and undisturbed contours. Pre-painted metals distribute stress uniformly, so you can make full use of the strength of the adherence. And adhesives seal the joints from a variety of elements. A wide range of adhesives are available, and the one best suited to your assembly application depends on several factors. Epoxies are most common, meet a variety of needs, and provide excellent strength. Urethanes work for bonding permeable and impermeable materials, stay tough and flexible at low temperatures, and resist water and humidity well when cured. Cyanocrylates cure instantly, come in variable viscosities, and cure to non-porous surfaces at room temperature. Acrylics cure quickly, deliver premium shear strength, and achieve handling strength in minutes. Anaerobics work with manual or automatic application, are available as a single component, and deliver good tensile and shear strength for flat surfaces. Hot melts work well with flexible and rigid bonds, achieve 80% of bond strength in just seconds, and require little or no surface preparation. Silicones also come as a single component, cure at room temperatures, and resist both UV and ozone attack. One thing to keep in mind is to make sure you use an adhesive-compatible paint. Your coil coater and adhesive supplier should be able to help you avoid any compatibility problems. Not only are there a variety of adhesive systems for almost any application, but pre-painted metal is also very adaptable as to the sort of adhesive joints you can create. Stiffener joints are the best way to cut down on deflection and flutter when using thinner metal sheets. Simple lap joints could be subject to cleavage and peel stress. Joggle lap joints align stress and require only simple forming operations. When distorted under stress, a tapered single lap joint allows bending of the joint edge. Double butt and double scarf lap joints work well with thicker materials, but do require minimal machining. Sheet metal corner joints work well too, but usually require some simple supplementary attachments. Mechanical assembly works extremely well with pre-painted metals, both with and without fasteners. Mechanical fasteners offer a wide range of options to choose from everything from manual to fully automatic applications. In general, mechanical fasteners fall into one of two categories: nuts, bolts, and screws, and rivets. Nuts, bolts, and screws are the simplest form of mechanical fasteners. Common attributes are low cost, wide design flexibility, allowing for disassembly, adaptable for use with other joining techniques. Rivets are a time-tested method of joining pre-painted metal and known for strength and durability. Some require pre-drilled or punched holes. Others are self-piercing. Some things almost all rivets have in common are ease of automation, excellent shear and tensile strength, can produce a liquid-tight joint. Pre-painted metals can also be mechanically assembled without fasteners. Lock seam assembly is one option especially useful where roll forming is already part of the process. It works both for locking or if disassembly needs to be an option on standing or flat seams. It's repeatable and keeps joint build-up to a minimum. Pierce and tab or stake assembly is another option. Known as an effective low-cost method, it works particularly well with pre-painted metal. It requires only conventional tooling. Locking it in place after assembly is simple, and the fangs can be bent after assembly. A final option is called clinching. Clinching is especially good for applications that require vibration resistance. Clinching works through a combination of drawing and forming that locks the two pieces together. First, a punch drives the metal into a die, and then more force is applied to spread the upper layer, so it can't be pulled out. Clinching delivers a neat, clean appearance that allows joint forming on close centers without use of cutting edges, chips, or burrs. While welding is an effective method of joining pre-painted metals, it is impossible to weld through the paint, since it will not conduct electrical current. Have your coil coater leave unpainted strips for the welding process. If one of the two pieces to be joined is unpainted during assembly, welding becomes an even more attractive option. It all begins by coordinating proper planning and creative design with your coil coating supplier and process engineers. When the reverse side of the joint can be left bare, resistance welding is an effective technique to employ. Projection welding and spot welding are two resistance welding methods. Both concentrate the heat in a small area to limit discoloration of the paint. When welding fasteners to pre-painted steel, many manufacturers use capacitor discharge welding. This minimizes discoloration of the paint. Laser welding uses the precision of a laser beam to join the surfaces with a fine, nearly invisible seam. Benefits include little or no distortion at the point of contact, a very fine seam, good for butt joint welding, least amount of discoloration and damage to the paint system. So, if you want to save cost, time, and hassles, join the crowd and join some pre-painted metal. It's simply beautiful. Brought to you by the National Coil Coating Association.